Hey guys, hope you all have been well. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about weight loss and kind of sort of my philosophy behind how I've been able to continue to lose weight and be happy at the same time. I do have a playlist on my weight loss, so if you're interested in different types of videos, kind of how I've come to where I am now. I don't know how to link playlists, but I will try to figure it out, and if not, just check on my channel playlist section. There is a weight loss playlist. So at this point, I have been on this weight loss attempt for about 3.5 years. And although sometimes I've plateaued, gained a couple pounds here and there, it's always kind of been more consistent in terms of like going down. And I did start off my first weight loss and the start of this one with a very different mindset. And I've just come to the conclusion that my philosophy is it's very simplified. I feel that after I've simplified everything, the way I eat, the way I choose to exercise, my outlook, I've been so much happier. So let's just keep the philosophy short. Keep weight loss simple. And by that I mean, I have tried different types of, diets. And, I've dabbled here and there, but what truly is the most effective for me is this is my caloric intake for the day. However I choose to meet that, that's entirely up to me. I'm not the type of person that can have meal plans. If that's you, that's great. If you can stick to keto, if you can stick to being vegan, that's great. That's just, it's not gonna work for me because I like to have variety in my life. I like to be able to choose what I'm gonna eat. And in that, I also don't like to overthink it. And so having the flexibility to meet that caloric number has changed everything. Game changer for me. In addition to that, I have completely disregarded the thought of cheat meals, cheat days. It doesn't make me feel good about saying it, and it doesn't make me feel good about overthinking what that means. Having a cheat meal just means that you're having more calories than you normally would, and maybe it's not necessarily of the greatest proportion when it comes to fat and carbs and all of that stuff. That's just all it is. Having a negative name already attached to something that maybe doesn't necessarily go with your structure can only make it even worse. Simplify it. You're just having a meal that's going to have a lot more calories and will add to your caloric intake for the day, and that's it. Tomorrow, you're just going to do better. You're going to eat, or you're going to stick to your calories for the day. Cheat days. That's all it is. Don't overthink it. If you want to have it on Wednesday because you're eating out with your friends and the pizza looks good, have it. Just kind of structure the rest of your week accordingly. There's so much more peace of mind knowing that you can have what you want and that you can adjust it at any given time. I think we, especially when it comes to people who enjoy eating a lot, who have a problem with binge eating, we need to create a healthy relationship with food. And if you're going to completely restrict yourself, if you're able to do that, great. But for most of us, it's a hard thing. Taking simple steps and incorporating the things you love, it definitely helps in the long run. Exercise. Keep it simple. If you don't want to go to the gym, don't go to the gym. Go on a walk. Go for a swim. Join Zumba. Find something that you can stick to. I mean, it's kind of that simple. Now, if your goal is to have muscle, if your goal is to have a butt, you need to be able to structure your program as such. But if your goal is just to lose weight and you're intimidated by the gym, but you have a swimming pool in your backyard, go for a swim. The gym is not the answer for everyone. It just so happens that it's the answer for me, but I know that there are people out there who are intimidated by it, and that's okay because it's normal to feel that way in the beginning. But also don't be afraid to challenge yourself. I've been to the gym at a much higher weight, and I know what it feels like to throw up. I know what it feels like to be the last person, but I have met so many positive people, so many people that are willing to help you at the gym, and more often than not, you'll probably have the same experience. So if you're intimidated by the gym, just give it a try. But if it's something that you don't enjoy, try something else. Simple as that. And through the simplification of my diet and my exercise, I'm able to focus on other things. For example, my emotional and my mental state. I think there's kind of this, like the elephant in the room, that people think once you lose weight, it fixes everything, when in reality, it doesn't. The way your body changes when you lose weight may help alleviate some of the worries and the insecurities that you have, but it will not fix everything. That's a whole nother set of issues you need to tackle. And when you're not overthinking what you're gonna eat, when you're not overthinking that you're gonna exercise at this time or you have to do this type of exercise in order to lose weight, the less time you spend on those things, the more time you have to spend on yourself and fix the other internal issues that you have. There are a lot of worries that people who are much larger have that maybe people average size don't think of. I've mentioned it before. Even at this weight, sometimes I wonder if I sit on something, if I'm going to break it. And that's something that I need to work through. All the insecurities that I have, being more confident in myself. And having the time to do that allows me not to just add something else on my list of things to do. And I'm able to do that because I've simplified my outlook. Weight loss is hard, but it's not impossible. And it shouldn't consume every single part of your life. I think at the end of the day, your happiness is what means the most. And if that includes weight loss, then that's just a part of it. Weight loss isn't everything. So that's why I say if I'm gonna enjoy having a slice of pizza, that's part of my happiness. Here's weight loss, here's pizza. Hanging out with my friends, going to the gym. They're all part of happiness. It's not weight loss in the middle, and happiness is a branch of it. I think when we change our focus to just being happy, then our outlook on life is so much better, because everyone's focus in life won't be weight loss. I think when we all focus on our happiness, then we're able to be more positive with everyone else around us. And I hope that makes sense. So if keto is part of your happiness little web, then great. If soul cycling is a branch of that, that's wonderful. I think happiness should be the main focus, and that weight loss is just this subcategory to making your life the best possible. And that's how I've been living, my weight loss, going to the gym and making the dietary choices that I do, whatever that may be. It's been so much easier because I'm not spending my days worrying about all of those things. I have fun making YouTube videos. I don't need to spend all my time thinking about what am I going to eat. I have to go to the gym by 9 o'clock, so there we go. Keeping it simple. That is my philosophy on weight loss. That is how I choose to live my life, just to be a happier person. Because when I lost weight the first time and the beginning of this one, I was not a happy person. And I have come to a point where if I were to live the rest of my life like this, I would be a-okay. There is a person that I would like to mention. His name is Brock Ashby. I found him on Instagram. He was on my Explore page. Apparently he was on The Voice in Australia, but I wasn't made aware of him because of that. I had watched one of his workout videos. I like to see videos on Instagram so that I can do them at the gym and, have variety. And when he speaks about weight loss, when he speaks about exercises, when he speaks about your outlook and your goals, I find that we share a lot of the same train of thought. He's very forward in his approach. He says what he believes in, but he does it and it comes from a very good place. At least I find. I know that he truly does care for the people that he works with and for the people that follow him. So check him out on Instagram, Brock Ashby. He's so good. He tells it like it is. He keeps it simple, and I really appreciate that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did and would like to be updated with future videos, go ahead and click the red subscribe button down below. I would really appreciate it. This simple makeup look can be found on Instagram. First link in the description box down below for a full list of products that I use to put this makeup look together. Till the next video, I hope you all are doing well, taking great care of yourselves. I will see you all next time. Bye guys.